Grand Rising, I'm Raan Oosha, and welcome to Conversations on the Spiritual Journey. Today I'm speaking with Denny, a one-person creative force who makes his own house, builds his own motorcycles, designs his own clothes, and makes his own jewelry. Grand Rising, Denny.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Uh, well,
Okay, so
I met Denny while I was living in Bali, and he's a really interesting guy. And I got to speak to him about his journey and his practice. So let's get right into it. So, hi, Denny.
yeah,
Hey,
hello.
Denny, can you tell us where you're from and where you grew up?
Okay, yeah. So anyway, hello everyone. Hello, how are you today? And my name is Denny. So the original name is called Irsan, but I grew like what call like nickname is Denny. And yeah, I born in 1979. So I grew up with a call what do you call army because my grandpa is army, and I hope like I have house. My behind house is big cemetery of the colonial cemetery. Yeah. So beginning I'm like understand for the life, like learning about the life is on when I'm 4 year when still young, really little child. Yeah. So I'm every day go to cemetery. Like I have like what's happening in cemetery. Like some interesting thing. And one day I met like old man, like always every day in the cemetery, like always digging about the for the digging over the ground. And I'm asked to him, like, what are you doing in here? And then he said, this is preparing for people. I said, oh, yeah, okay. So I just see what's happening with him, like every day to him. And in one day and in many years, like 2 years after, I'm recognized already 6 years. So I'm recognized every human have to be ready to be die. But I'm not clear to understand every human have to be die, but try to understand when I have the journey like it's when I'm little, like and then yeah, so I'm not be fear to be die also because this old man tell me that this is for people, for humans. So, okay, only 1 meter by 2 meter. So I really curious because I'm not understand born, life and die. Like when little is not understand until there. So yeah, after 2 years that start a big volcano in my area. So we have to move. You have all people like, have to move from that area because it's really it's danger of, and yeah, it's very what you call it is fucked up. The city is all destroyed. So we moved to different place, and uh, everybody is chaotic. Like is yeah, a lot of problem of accident. Like, and then and after 1 year after start life again. Of course, when I'm 4 year young, like little, uh, always traveling. Yeah, always traveling. It's not so far, but it's quite like 2-3 kilo, like around in the big cemetery. And yeah, meet many people like curious. Like sometimes Holland people coming to like visit memory of the grandpa there. Like I'm always to know like why what's happened like. But the people not explain to me because he speak English. I'm not speaking English very well when I'm young. And one day, so after 3 years, I'm start again traveling. Like traveling is not so far, but getting traveling. My mother always tell me you have to go home. I know you like traveling, like like this play is another place. My mother always looking for me in lunchtime or in the afternoon before sunset. So that's the beginning of the journey about my life. It's very very interesting. Always attract people teaching me about the spiritual thing about yeah, like it's very very important thing about the life. So for me make me excited, yeah, for the life, because so many people when I'm more traveling, uh, more attract people in my life. I mean, more more traveling, more attract people, always meeting on the spiritual thing. Example like messaging, yeah, like like say something but really important when understand or conscious is that is message, like is knowledge. So step by step, I'm come back to the school, start again school. In school in Saturday, everyone still school. I'm go outside from school because cannot handle in the look like in the box, like people teaching, and the teacher teaching me in like 6 year, six, 6 day a week. So I can handle. So I have to go before Saturday. I'm always still traveling. My mother and the teacher come to the house. They say, why every Saturday is your son uh, uh, never go to school? Yeah. And then I'm explain, I can't handle in the school always in the, yeah, heck, it's not my, I mean, it's when little child is, when talk about that, of course the parent angry about that. Why not school? Like I feel school is for me is more, what you call school, yeah, in the nature, like it's everywhere you go, this you are find the teacher, everybody teacher, like is for me it's important, like that compare where I come in morning, someone teaching me, like it's not make sense in my mind, like this is like monotone, look like monotone, yeah, but the time is you have to. So I try to make rebel like about my life, but it's difficult. Still difficult to understand about the school, real school, not because for the education. I know for the education, but the real education is in the nature. Like you meet someone tell you something, make sense your life. That's what I understand before. So until I'm not school, maybe like 2 year I'm not school because yeah, my mother tell me when you always like traveling always when yeah, and beginning like 10 year I'm always starting more far from my house. My parent is always, why you not never school? So I decided go back and then tell to my mom, okay, I'm coming to school. And then yeah, during the school, always meeting people, like someone, the old man come to me, like talk to me, come to my house and teaching something important in the time before, like how is the learning study about the fasting was I don't know, that person like tell me like that to understand maybe my journey is more that direction, like have to be accept because my feeling is time is never lose. So that's why today, talk about today, my time is never lose. Like I lose my time is, for me is never have that. So every time every time I meet people, always teaching something really important. Depend always hype strong enough for my soul. I mean the spirit, yeah. Like I mean, like when conscious, like I mean conscious, like pure, not thinking about everything, like about the material thing. Of course, I am when become teenager, I'm not thinking about the material thing. I'm thinking about play, like somewhere, That that person tell me everything about the spiritual thing, and behind that, someone tell me again, you don't do when you are young doing spiritual thing because in Jawa, kalau in Sundanese, uh, you're not yet ready to 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 learn something spiritual when you are under 15, because to hike. I mean to hike because you have to do fasting. You have to learn about mantra. And you have to learn many things about attitude. That is very hard. But I can't. I do that. I do that. But it's the level of the teenager like for the level teenager is not same not same vibrations when we talk we play. It's not same level. That's why I decided I'm moving in that part. So I practice on that like many years, like it's 2 3 years about how is to learn about telepathy, how is to learn meditation, hike meditation. So it's a lot, a lot. Like it's very, very, and how is to attract the people to to call in the modern life it call hypnosis. It's not that like to understand to what I know is read the mind, not read the mind, read of the people like spiritually. Yeah, it's not read because you want to take something from them, but to understand you are connected or you are just like what you call uh, look like parasit, yeah, parasit like you just take energy and let go. It's not like that. To understand like how strong the people front of you have to understand that person is just to attract you in the low attraction or in the high the light attraction. So step by step uh, I, I'm jumping after in 17. I'm in come back like it's normal life like yeah normal. I mean normal life like call it's not in the spiritual thing like more like someone tell me hey, come on drink they bring something alcohol like marijuana something like that. That time is very hard to me to understand like uh, why people use this thing to make people down. I try to understand that level to understand why people make down. So because many people like spiritual leader in my village or another village, not because I'm say you are so like so spiritual, no about that. So many that spiritual leader in Jawa because I like traveling always want to my energy. I don't know why. Look like maybe he want to have energy because I have some knowledge. I mean what I feel. I have some knowledge. He can collaboration. What I feel. But I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking just be pure to be human being. Like you want like you want sharing with me, you want teaching me, but after I that spiritual leader in Jawa so many, they bring me in the dark side to learn again, to in the dark side of the magic call spirituality. It's that it's for me it's very hard. So I'm come back again in the normal life, like come back again, drink again, take drug. It's like that. But always during process like that, the people come to me, why you do this to make me, I mean, like wake up, wake up. So come back, yeah, come back in my body is like why? Because I remember everybody, every human one day die. All right. So I'm beginning of like 4 year when I'm little, like very young. Uh, understand because I have friend, but that's more old than me. Like his friend, like guide me, like every day stay in the cemetery. It's a lot of energy. Like it's a lot of spirit behind. Like during process when I'm young, in the cemetery, it's a lot of energy. So I am understand that like it's what that shadow coming, like why the dark shadow passed to me. Like understand from that the journey. So that's why like so many people like in the spiritual leader in Java in Wisundanis like always want to come on join to me, because I remember the spiritual another side of spiritual tell me you're not yet ready to do this. So I am like half like that. So Brian, for this time, yeah, I want to stop first. Yeah.
So those people who you were speaking to, did they see some kind of energy inside of you that they felt that you must pursue?
Okay. So like because in Sundanese people, when you born, you had you have like you know what you call it, it's number, yeah. When you born, it's like example 1 January, the day, and example Monday. So the Monday we have like specific meaning. Okay, and then the year you have specific time. So that we read on that. Yeah, after read like the parent already know, because when you born in here, the parent reads your bond, the number of bond. What's the future this person? Who is the person is the future? This the little son. What's going to be future after? Oh, become spiritual or become? You can see everything. So in here, but it's depend of the person. It's like that. So after I met really high spiritual man, and of course come back again in the practice again meditation, try telepathy, fasting, silent day, like very high silent days, not talking, not drinking, just really dark space, to study about mantra, to understand. Yeah, it's too high. For the time, I'm really still accept, still learning about that. But for me, it's super, what you call it, superpower. But I'm not yet ready. In between my body, my spirit, and behind me, like call ancestor
Mm.
or ancestor, yeah. So so try to understand that, and then I am, yeah, step by step I make ask again to the person who behind me, and then the person tell me is the person is, yeah, spiritual to guide you, to make you understand, and then ready to be commitment about the life, like choose your life. I mean choose your life, I mean like it's not no, I want to become rich, not like a commitment, like body, spirit, and soul uh, together. Yeah. And then you decide, you commit what you already, when you born, you already have the number, you already have everything. So you have to go there. So that is until now I'm not yet ready, because I'm not yet ready. I'm still in the material level this time. Yeah, today, right now, I'm still alive in the material level. So it's difficult, because this guiding is not about material level, about the pure, about the spirit. So so hard to me in this time to talk about the spiritual thing. Is I can sharing with people, I can sharing with a friend, I can sharing with the all people in here. But in the end, is we sharing a lot. But in the practical only, example 100, I'm only practical spiritual only when calculate it in only 20% a day. So it's not pure until 75% a day. So it's very hard to become spiritual practice. Yeah, it's not easy. Sometimes people want to be spiritual to extreme and changing about the life and moving to another spiritual path like that. Is for me not yet ready. It's like that. So behind and of the what call in ancestor. So just waiting me to be. I'm ready to go there like that. Yeah.
Can you tell us about the fasting practice and the high meditation practice you spoke of?
Okay, for the so meditation practice, Okay. really make me remember like 30 years ago, yeah. 30 years ago. Okay. I am 42 soon. Okay. So beginning about the hike meditation, right? So you have to be ready all the step when you do meditation. Number one, attachment. You have to let go about attachment. Number one, family, you have to ready to let go. I mean to let go, no my mother, no my father, no everything, no attachment. That for high meditation, start beginning from that. Doesn't matter you have house, everything, but ready. Important thing, you not mix with the religion. When you have religion, what I'm studying about meditation, don't mix with the religion. I mean, religion I call it religion is you believe, but you not trust. Like you trust but not believe lah. You are like someone you're teaching you, but you don't know it's very well. So in the meditation practice, let go its attachment. You have to let the beginning. After you do mantra. After doing mantra is so many level. That many level from sometimes depend how is the spirit to us or to be ready to meditation. Depend on the aura also the place, the energy of the place. That's why meditation always in the mountain. So it's not in the society like in the city. Yeah, always in the quiet place. Yeah. So beginning of that to make silent day first, not meditation. Silent first, not talking, to understand who I am. That level of the start to beginning of the meditation. After study about mantra, like for 3 days about mantra, like step mantra. Because after when you do meditation, when you find in the meditation very high, after your spirit is go somewhere, your body there, but your mantra forget because you are to enjoy in the journey. The mantra that help you to come back to the body, like that. So study about mantra, and the mantra that is very important. Important because to understand you are alive now. Of course, you're doing meditation, you're learning about spiritual level and the high, but you remember your body there. So don't until we are traveling journey somewhere and then forget the body, someone, the spirit, like around that place or around somewhere, pass your body and then you never come back. That's why in the spiritual level, in Jawa, when I'm doing meditation or many group like little child like that, the teenager, always have some guide like spiritual leader, yeah, to understand this person is very high, this person is still like low vibration, like that. So for the mantra, that's is connected for the mantra. After for start beginning fasting, do mantra, silent, beginning silent, study about mantra and fasting, asam fasting, standing breathing. I not learning about yoga because I am not Indian, but technically, when I'm doing meditation, like practice, like beginning for 2 days, 1 day, and my leader also teach me yoga, but it's not so strong look like Indian guru, yeah, to teach it, to teach yoga. So this still working because we need technique breathing, yeah. We need to breathe, like and after in the steady breathing, and then you starting really grounded. How about the meditation? Is the meditation is a lot of level. Like it's not just you close the eyes. It's not about that. It's a lot of thing happen in your no illusion. Call is journey is a lot of yeah. When you when someone pure doing meditation when ready like that, it's normal, it's super easy, high level to somewhere, maybe meet with the past life or clear with the past life. It's depend of the person meditation. So it's so many like what you call layer, like yeah, so many layer like that. And it's very interesting to to understand body and spirit, why become why together, like I am, yeah, I understand why I can see my body but my spirit in here. So that is very interesting, for learn something about the spiritual meditation. So yeah, like that.
So in your meditation, would you see your past life?
For the in the for the meditation in the past life is, of course, you true on that first, but depend of the fear you are like, when you fear, that's beginning of the beginning, the beginning of the meditation. Don't feel you have attachment, doesn't matter you have attachment on your parent or your family or any kind of attachment, you have to be let go because that attract in the past. That's what I have experienced. That's why in the spiritual people, in the meditation, is many people you see incense, uh, you see offering that is connected in for the past. Like when we do offering before beginning of the meditation, we are of course offering first for the guiding of the channel for the call, yeah, guide the channel lah, yeah, to understand I'm ready to meditation. Okay, so you remember from where it come from, you give offering. That is no attachment anymore because everything you offer, this is yours. Okay, but I'm not thinking about the attachment. This is for give and take. I'm not thinking about this. I'm just giving, yeah, because I'm ready to do journey about the meditation, like.
So how long were your days of silence? How many days?
Uh, depend also of the level. The level silent day beginning is only 1 day. After step after 1 day you get you do mantra. After you want to make another journey, you do meditation again. 7 days straight away in 7 days because that level is study practice on the what you call it, telepathy. Telepathy to learn, yeah, to study, to heal people from outside, inside. I mean inside like in your village or outside country, we can do that to study about the silent day. Yeah, already including meditation, already including doing mantra. So it's not about silent day. 7 day is just only silent, still silent, but it's mixing like combination like that. Yeah.
And you said the mantra was very important. It kept you grounded.
Yeah.
Were
So
you
I have to,
given? Yeah.
yeah, I have two mantra beginning of the meditation to open. To open to is no, yeah, to permission like, are you ready? So we let go attachment. Doing mantra is no short. It's very long. So it start sweat. Start feel around you like not weird. Like yeah, it's very powerful energy around you because when you do mantra like that, your energy is completely changing. Your aura is changing. I mean, not aura. Like aura is different. Yeah, aura. All around body is moving. Yeah, and to to start, we have mantra. Another one is to study how about when you come back, like that. When during process, when you meet something in the front of you during meditation, or meet with someone during journey like that, yeah, have to be have you have to like you have to have the skill. You have to you already know you have body in reality. You know, it's not sometimes meditation is it's not just for one day. It's no hike. Sometimes only few minutes when you grown it, when you clean. I mean, clean what I say is not because heavy, not like that. When you pure, it's very get also in very high level. Also depend who's the person ready or not. The character. I mean, the soul like that. So that's why when meditation, many practice practice until many day because I have the journey before like until 1 month, yeah, and until I have no never school. My mother looking for me is like worries, but in the end, yeah, I I learned something in my life. So it's not about yeah, I know. That's why that is makes sense for me. The guru called the guru or the spiritual leader don't have attachment in during this process. Religion, let go is religion. Attachment, you have to be let go. So that's sometimes people is not ready to have that, right? So to let go everything like that is look like what we call like it's so hard, you know, mental understand, like ready to let go everything. Yeah, like that.
So how important are the ancestors?
So ancestor is for me everything every human have to different ancestor, to different past life or called past life in English called past life is for me not about the past life. I believe it's not past life. It's uh, more what you do that as a ancestor to teach you something, to guide you something. When you empty with that ancestor, you are lost. You are lost. So many in here like call crazy people. Let the ancestor is not there anymore, but another spirit come inside. You know what I mean? Let go the ancestor, the real ancestor is let go, and another spirit is coming, is become crazy. So he's laughing alone, he's angry, like it's not no. I don't want to make different, you know. Oh, maybe that's crazy people is very high meditation, or maybe this person is very lot of knowledge in his life. But in my experience is when people is crazy is for me is that what you call a journey, yeah, journey is not you can't heal the person because that person is choose about the life. Depend when somebody not yet level of crazy because in Indonesia is so many crazy people, not because crazy drunk or punch people, not crazy is mental, the mental. Sorry. Yeah, ancestor for me is more guide you to understand, to learn something about the life, like that. And to protect us also, to protect the body and spirit. Like that.
So how have they guided you?
What you mean the spiritual man? The
Yes,
spiritual,
and
yeah.
the spiritual teachers and the ancestors.
Uh, for the ancestor, when you born, is already have. When the spiritual man, depend who's we call have calendar to when you meditation is no we have plan, you know, we have plan like we have like call yeah you have full moon, yeah, dark moon, like but lot of level to catch more easy to open the channel like that. Normally every 6 months we do that like that.
So was there something in you, because when you were growing up, you were doing all of this traveling. What was inside you to do this traveling?
The traveling is no, but not struggling about the what I I have problem. I mean, like the struggling is more society in the society. Yeah, life in when what I see when human is already brainwashed about the society life, like in on the on the material level. Of course, we make start struggling about the everything want to become rich. That make me no. I'm not communist. I mean, I'm not communist. No, I'm not thinking about the. Um, not thinking about the capitalist or communist. Not about that. I'm thinking about the human. Of course, that human we call human like people. I don't want to say people. Yeah, people is people. A human is sometimes uh, uh, called part of the dark and light. It have the lot of darkness. That's why yeah, because number one is greedy. Number two want to show everything for people. That is clear for me, yeah, because I see the neighbor, I see the neighbor show something, but no judgment to me. I'm because pure, no, like that, like show the level of the greedy, like that's what I see, yeah. So that's why, like dark and light of the human is you have to create balance. Doesn't matter you are working hard, you have get some money, but you remember where you come from, like you know where you come from, like you are human or you are robot or like you are it's depend how's the person present in the life like that. So about the for about the uh, about the yeah in the society is for me, of course we not so extreme to do come off like go out from the society like in the real like material level like this. It's not easy. It's not easy right now. For me, it's not easy because yeah, I need through in the yeah in the end I know. In the end like it's not important in the material level, but yeah, my choice to to do pass on the material level first this time.
So, are there some things that you have to complete in the material life before you can engage fully in the spiritual life?
So for the material life and spiritual life, when you do part of the spiritual life, you're not thinking about the material life. Is that clear? That's clear. When doing in the uh, uh, what what I see today in yeah in my country in Bali, still people doing spiritual level and material level. So that human right, like is for me is no cannot judge the person. You're doing spiritual, but you put in the box, you have to put money like $1,000. It's not like that. That's his right like that. For me, uh, ready like be pure, to be human. I mean, like I know human have to understand give and take. You can give, but not in the material level. Like coconut, of course, in London, no have coconut. Fruit, you have fruit, good fruit. Rice, you need rice. You coffee, gula, like any kind, you need every day. So is this that level is more better compared with you put some number, yeah, like money is that make start people greedy. For me, like that. Yeah.
So, are you still in touch with the guru from your village?
Uh, for the telephone number, I'm not with that kind of people level like that. With the spiritual guru like that. I never have the mobile. I'm always when I want to talk, just calling by meditation. You know, when I'm talk like this, when I'm connected, then listen to me. We understand. You know. Yeah. So I'm never talk with them. Only when I'm remember, I talk.
But you said you can communicate via through your meditation. Do you
Yes.
get
Yes.
messages in your
Yes.
meditation?
Yes. Yes.
What kind of messages do
Oh,
you get?
yeah. Depend. Have to go from home sometime. Like, give me like few minutes. I want to take some paper. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Bisa kan? Okay. Sorry. Hello. Yeah. I'm come back. Hello.
Yes, you were
Yeah.
saying that you get some messages in your meditation.
Yeah. So for meditation, like example, uh, right now I'm right now I'm doing meditation. All right, like few minutes ago, and sorry. Okay. So sorry. So the message is not from him. So the message when you go out from home, go out from your house, you meet someone, attract, you know, attract the person. Attract when you go out from home, that attract the person to tell you something, to learn something. That what I practice is like that. Now I'm talking with him, but it's not talking look like friend, like talking because we have knowledge. Him is so, of course he is have knowledge also. So he listen when I'm doing connected with him. Like so behind that, sometimes the guiding like ancestor also help me to protect on that level. So yeah, to connect it with the spiritual leader is like that for me is no call important like is because I have knowledge no about that no because he is busy also right. But when really like from the dream example from dream like remember like that, of course I tell him during meditation doesn't matter 10 minutes, important thing intense to send always healthy positive, of course on this way because we don't know, you know, I don't know him like what's him doing. I don't know. Because not because I'm forget him, not about that. Because yeah, start come back again. Don't attachment with the everyone because people is come and go. It's like that. Connected, okay, but for attachment is I know you are guru, you are my guru, but I'm no that kind of person. I'm still respect because I'm studying about the no attachment. I'm no attachment human. Like I mean, example, my wife or my mother is like it's no mine. You know what I mean. It's not mine. It's called yeah. Your journey is not because arrogant they say you are like no but that is when you deep speaking about the attachment is everything you are attachment when one day gone what you feel That's what I say. Connected with the spiritual guru in Java is no what I feel no have attachment. When I'm connected, yes, connected. It's like that.
So Denny, you do when I met you, you showed me about how you built your house, how you make your motorcycles, how you make your jewelry, how you grow.
Okay.
Is
Yeah, yeah.
all this part of a spiritual practice for you?
Uh, but so too. Sometime in the like builder motorbike house like that is energy. Yeah. What I say call energy to releasing to release to create. I'm still doing in the material level in this planet. I mean, like material level in this planet. Why is it like that? I mean, like we need some for the cover. I'm not extreme people or extreme human to go to mountain and then meditation in there is not like that. So I make to yeah. One day my friend coming, welcome. I build something like jewelry like that to people become beauty. No, not become consumist. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. It's not become consumist, become beauty because I like create something jewelry. It's not because become people buy more. It's not like that. Become beauty. That's what I do. That's why I'm never do all the same. And just one, just for yeah, just for beauty. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, because from what I saw and the top that you've made me, everything you make is unique and different.
Yeah, yeah, for the beauty because I'm not making another again. It's same exactly like that. And then for another person, it's not like that. So to feel what you call give, but you receive and I like give and take. It's like that. It's not. It's like it's not look like like super luxury shop like coming sub jewelry like it's not like that. Like we make to really seeing about the I'm still doing spiritual level, but in the half like to understand. Yeah, sometimes in the journey about the making create something like you find idea or find yeah sometimes I don't want to make everything but sometimes to extreme I say yeah yeah like that so have to be balanced yeah like that I don't want to have to extreme spiritual thing I don't want to extreme also to become greedy or become in the spiritual level up yeah lots of thing about the consumers or something I don't want to have until there yep important thing I'm today enough I mean like because in Bali it's not look like Western society life like today is for today not for tomorrow like this like that.
So, is there an energy in Bali or around you which you feel all the time?
Yes, depend how is you open ya. When you open like really open because no satisfying practical meditation. What you eat, you attract it. When you're in the fasting also, when what you eating in the morning, you eat something make your stomach no good, you attract people. Of course, it's not very well. So it's have to be careful on that. That's why, yeah, step by step practice on the from the fruit also from the not fruit like from the food like what you eat you attract the people. Yeah, yeah, depend on the what you eat. Sometimes like you eat meat, you start aggressive, right? Aggressive, you feel aggressive, you attract all the people aggressive. When you eat vegetarian or vegan or example like that, you always attract the same level. Because why? Because yeah, same level. How about the journey is like that? But sometimes doesn't matter. People eat everything that people already know about the to protect the energy. Yeah.
So what you eat will affect the energy in your body and will attract certain other energies.
Number one, example when you eat meat, yeah. This is many people like eat meat because aggressive energy like human body, a human need some aggressive feeling, you know, because uh, when I read human is we have wild instinct, yeah. We call instinct, yeah. Like really wild. That's why we eat sometimes with meat. That's depend who's the person of call when you kill or you buy like you prepare ceremony or you eat in buy in supermarket or McDonald's something like that. That that is not because not healthy. For me, it's not because not healthy because that people process is not with that like production, yeah, is with that love. When you cook, someone cooking in home, example your mother or your parent, is different. Doesn't matter with just salt, vegetable, rice. That's it. Is very nice. Attract of course the family. Tomorrow morning we wake up. The family, they attract the family feeling, yeah, energy family. How are you? The family always attract on that. When you eat in everywhere, I know it's today everywhere around the world is a lot of good food, look like good food, but it's uh, for level for it in the restaurant sometimes is good because want to show the people I'm can buy something in that restaurant. But for me, it's that human right to do everything in the society. Yeah, yeah, like that. So the energy, coming again about the energy, when you eat something, you attract what you eat. That you have to be know on that first. Yeah, yeah. So it's very important. What you eat, you attract. Don't don't be scared where what you eat after you attract. Not like that. You eat something you feel, and then you go outside walking around. Of course, in 5 meter or in London maybe it's so busy, people not talking, yeah, maybe everyone busy. When in Indonesia, when you go out from Marung, you pass people smile, feel good, no no make angry, something like that. Is that depend how is the what you eat. You can feeling attract the people. For me it's clear because when you eat something is not healthy, I mean not healthy, clear that people cooking with that love, your energy is changing, our aura is changing in Indonesia, yeah. But in outside country I don't know because when I've been in Europe or in Australia is a year ago, like people is not recognized from where come from, like just thinking about money, yeah, food no healthy, like yeah, because number one is busy and system of the society also so strong there. So I'm understand that. That's why I'm come back to Bali to understand. I don't want to lose in the I don't want to lose in the what's called in the society, in the city of society, like in the big city like that. Yeah. Sometimes meet people, meet friend, of course. Yeah, I miss on that level in the Europe or in Australia. Yeah, like that.
How important is ceremony?
Ceremony for me is blessing. Ceremony for me is blessing. Blessing, before ceremony we create. We create, we find the flower, we buy flower, we find the coconut, we create something flower. I mean, no, create offering, you know, with lots of energy, lots of energy to make ceremony. Ceremony is not just you do mantra, it's not like that. Ceremony for me is important that the person is remember from where come from. For me, yeah, that people when doing ceremony doesn't matter for the religion, yeah, yeah, this is same from where come from the person, like that. Remember, that's why people make ceremony. Yeah, in here is more animism, is more flower. Yeah, what we have in the garden, we make ceremony. That one.
Because I saw that when you opened your shop, you brought in a shaman,
Yeah.
and he made a blessing. So what exactly was he
Yeah.
doing?
Okay, so the the beginning of the ceremony that the Balinese way, yeah, but the pattern is similar. The pattern of ceremony is similar. Called the pattern is the step is similar. All right. Beginning is clean up because this person stay in here. Number two is blessing to permit we have this offer. Number three, we blessing to the God. All everything easy going. Number four is to blessing about the healthy like business keep going easy going like not call success. I don't want to say call success like it's not that part like more yeah easy going like everyone coming like busy lah, like that. Number five is closing. Remember also when you come back when you die, so ceremony only five left. Ready, like I mean, in the spiritual level, yeah. That then is spiritual but mixed with the material level. Yeah.
In Bali, I noticed that you have a very different relationship with death than we do here growing up in London. I saw
Okay.
many ceremonies.
Yeah. In my village in Bandung, my city, like all grandma when my grandma is already passed away. Yeah, but that's my call, my goddess. Yeah, because always teaching me a lot, a lot, but in the short time. Yeah. So yeah, teaching me about the how is to yeah ready to come back when about the life. Don't forget about the life. Come back. From where come from. You remember, and then you pray. Or you do mantra or do fasting to remember from where you come from. That why I'm struggling in my city because that society is city. Yeah. For the animist people, like sometimes judgment because my city is more like nearly 60% is Muslim. Yeah. Uh, of course, revolution, is I can't changing that level. Or I can changing that role. Yeah. Uh, for everything like what we do, like doing painting together in the village, call not village in the city lah, call like some space, free space like that. Step by step destroy because connected with the devil. So I'm trying to understand that people don't like it, our creation. The time now is already changing again, come back again. It's look like in Bali. Uh, because the time all the Muslim, sorry, I'm mixing with the religion. All the Muslim don't like the activities like carving. Carving normally people think like when people like make carving like that in the Muslim tradition, people believe with the demon. Although they feel. So I'm trying to understand that in the Muslim in my city, that is manipulation to control our life. So it's very hard to fight on that because in my family, the root of my family, better you are lose, but to be winner, you know. You know what I mean? Don't be fight, just lose. It's okay. That people winner is okay. Important thing we are free. That's it. Free not because free the control, free we are not fighting because in the Sundanese never fighting with anybody like that. Teaching like that, yeah. No, until there. Like so, no teaching like yeah, you have to give to when you have, doesn't matter young, all sharing, lovely, friendly, good attitude. You have to counter people. You have to don't forget that. That's why when we have fighting on that level, like cannot do stupa, carving, it's very hard in the time. That's why I moved to Bali to to learn something more deep than that. Like it's not just make carving. Like I can do carving, but it's not that level anymore because in here is people make it because I don't want to make it. No, there's a lot of things more important than that. Like that.
So, what have you learned in your time in Bali?
In Bali, come back to come back 30 years ago. So make me wake up like activities like make offering, doing ceremony, healing people, like no healing people, healing the neighbor, people, friend, like, start conversation or healing, do massage, like it's so many open channel, like sometimes meditation, sometimes. In Bali is very, very interesting and powerful because in Bali is no Muslim island, so more Hindu. The basic, the root is animist. So of course I'm really love Bali because that animist people like animism, like it's more interesting about the life. Before religion born in this planet, I think I know no have rule, but I don't know. I don't been that life, but I think it's beautiful. Yeah, like that.
So we see what's happening in the world now, and we see a lot of what's going on. What is happening from your perspective to the world?
And this time,
Yes.
okay. So, talking about the political,
No, just
uh,
the mainly spiritually. What's happening in the
spiritual.
world spiritually?
This is so simple for me. Yeah? So simple that people create in the spiritual level. We make separate friend, family. We make separate. It's clear. Okay, because we cannot hug. Bullshit. Yeah, like that. For me, is this part of the revolution become what you call you want changing or you want stay. For me, yeah, when you want stay, just keep going in the spiritual thing. When you want changing, it's different what you do in your life in the future. Example, in the spiritual thing, we can connect it everywhere, anywhere. Yeah, I can doing spiritual thing doesn't matter you are far, but we talk. We are like close in front of me. It's like spiritual thing connected. Like now when we are thinking about in the future, we're not talking about the spiritual thing. So the best thing is keep going in the spiritual path. Doesn't matter what you do in the spiritual path because that every human has a different journey for me. every human is different journey. So keep going in the positive direction. You remember where I come from, so of course keep going, but you remember that what I feel in this time is like that. You want changing, you can changing, doesn't matter. But because I'm example, you have life. I don't want to come back again attachment. Okay, I don't want to have the attachment. Doesn't matter you are best friend, and just keep going like that. For the spiritual thing, for me, connected is good. I know you are busy. I'm busy. Is important thing connected. Who who remember? Yeah, sending the good thing like positive, healthy always. Is number one. Always healthy. No problem. Of course, human have problem because the human is great. Yeah, that's why it become have problem. And human have problem because not learning something in that problem like that. Yeah.
So what is next for you? Because you said you have to do some things in the material. Will you know when you have to just go pursue the spiritual side? How will you know?
You mean like why I'm still in the material level?
Yes.
No.
And will
So
you know when you have to go fully into the spiritual?
commitment. Yeah, number one, you just commitment like no commitment and ready commit changing, ready changing, like move in the pattern. Every human have the pattern, all the life just keep going working like 20 like I mean like 40 year until work is that is the pattern is like that. For me, ready just changing, let go the attachment, just changing. Yeah. I don't know, tomorrow never come, tomorrow, tomorrow never come. I don't know, but I'm keep going, yeah. Why not like this time, like every human need material thing because survival. Yeah, we are not living in the time of like in the forest or snow, not like that, but we can do that. But it's so hard to changing again, like 3,000 year ago, like to changing is so hard. But just keep going, but of course stay grounded, what you know about spiritual thing, like what you feel, practice deep when that's why like this. For me, learning about the spiritual, you have to read first about the number of the life, like what you call them, people spiritual call like read the number, what you call the name in English.
Is that numerology or astrology?
Something like that. uh but not your country. No, I mean, no, in London. You have to move somewhere. Yeah, what you feel, what the city or the place call you, and then you ask there like that. Because sometimes when you ask in the society in the big city, sometimes it's more call, of course, like money again. It's no exchange. It's so hard to exchange when you always with the money. You always worries. You always feel no trust. Like everything about the material thing is always no confident, no feel good. Yeah, like that. So yeah, I just ask first with the person. So where you part. So after when you already know, ask to 1, 2, 3 people like spiritual leader, and then you clear and you keep going, and then ready to commitment and ready to part that.
I wanted to ask you about karma and
Karma.
what is karma?
Karma for me. Karma is not not thinking about the past life, yeah. Because past life it's like illusion. Yeah? People ask the karma is that illusion in the spiritual level called karma. Karma is to make we understand about the life. Don't do bad thing. Do always the good thing. That is karma. Cool. So that's why in the bad thing, that's your karma. Why no good thing? That you do something in the good thing, you are karma. No, like that. But always in the bad side. First you do karma. That's your karma. It's not. That's bad. Bad. Not balance, right? Why? Oh, because you are kill someone and after your family die also. That's your karma. It's not like that. Karma is to try to remember from where I come from. So that's why what you call the sound of karma to make people is not scared, like make people understand like that. That's karma. For me, I am study about karma during meditation. It's like that. Come up. Yeah.
So Denny, what is next for you on your path?
So like, but it's already calling. It's already 2-3 months. I'm already have the feeling strong, very strong. My ancestor and the guiding like have to be ready to changing about the part of the spiritual thing, but I'm still not ready yet. Yeah, always call me, to yeah. Let's go to the what you call waterfall, clean up your body there after fasting and go to temple, fast, cleaning your body and spirit there. So and after that, ready to do that and commitment. I've already feel that. Come on, like my body in here, the spirit already there. So still confused. Yeah, not yet ready to decide. Yes, I'm doing it because when I think what I have experienced, every human when in the down mood of what you call bad mood or what you call in the low, I don't know, call low that remember become spiritual. I think have to be waiting become low first after become spiritual or changing in the spiritual like that or decide before low like that. Yeah.
So,
So many like that. Yeah.
so do you feel this strong pulling towards you?
Yeah.
Is it every day?
To every day. Yeah. For me, it's half half. Attachment. I have family. I have wife. I have son, daughter. Like that is have to be make big meeting first. Big meeting like promotion like hello everyone. I'm ready tomorrow to clean up. So no more like it's so hard to do that. It's not look like you have permission go to Europe, go to Australia or outside country. It's not like that. In front of the parent, it's not like that. It's like string of the soul you cut. You know what I mean? The string of soul, like family soul, you have to cut. Like no break, like this cut, like let go. It's very hard. Very hard to. That's why I'm not so extreme learning about spiritual because the beginning of the journey of the spiritual don't have attachment. Yeah, it's so hard. So hard. When still the attachment is after become manipulation. For me, is what I feel like that. What I see, or the same level of what I study before is like manipulation. Everything become thinking about the what's it called bad attitude, bad attitude. So bad attitude like look like want to be everyone to be have to be respect. It's not like that. More you have knowledge, you more go down. It's no you go stand up because I have a lot of knowledge doing spiritual. It's not more go up, go down. Like more have knowledge is more go down because when you go up like that, the wing is more bigger. So it's not only one spiritual leader in so many. So that's why always learning something, don't arrogant. That is important. Yeah, ready choose, decide. No important thing spiritual, no connected with the material level. What I have experienced is clear, pure, very blessed life. Yeah, like
So the more we learn, the more we can let go of these attachments.
mm-hmm.
And from there, I guess we become more open to what they say the spiritual way of being is.
Human being.
Maybe.
When you pure like open with everyone, that person that around you can see you are human. Human because you have light energy, you have aura open, like open aura, like this super light, and people come to you, or try to judge you because you already have protection, so you keep calm. That is this that in meditation you already have that journey, so in the reality just that energy come to you, just like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting in the practice in the spiritual thing is not just meditation every day. It's a lot of journey level like is depend how's the person want to learn about the knowledge. Important thing not learn about the dark side of the spiritual thing like uh commitment with the demon, commitment with the devil. This is many also in here. So I just to tell you because yeah, I know you like like connection. So I'm just say like something when you meet someone in somewhere, learning about the intuition like it's not very well. Yeah, don't keep going because otherwise after you become commitment with the person what you don't know exactly like that.
Denny, thank you very much indeed. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Wow, thank you very much.
Uh,
So yeah, stay good in London and thank you everyone there. Stay healthy. One day come to Bali, don't forget visit me.
yeah, I hopefully be
Okay.
back soon. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
an honor for you to speak about your life.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So, Brian, thank you very much also to invite me and say hello to your friend there and always stay good and positive.
Thank you. So this has been Raan Oosha's Conversations on the Spiritual Journey with Denny.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.